to the Artistry Collective's live event. This is for Valentine's crafting fun, and we are so excited to have a full schedule for you this evening. Wherever it is that you are watching from, hello and welcome. Well, sorry if that paused the screen for you. There we go. Send out a telegram. I always forget to send out the telegram. We are going to make some Valentines today, and I've got a couple of dies cut out, and we'll see how they go together. I'm hoping they go well. Let's see. And I've got some cards here, some card blanks. These are A1 size cards, and A1 is 4.875 by 3.5 inches. There it is in centimeters if you need it. Again, that is the A1 size. A1 size. And I'm cheating today. Of course, you can just take your cardstock and make it whatever size you like it for your cards. Hello, friends. Hello. Welcome in. Say hello when you're getting here. Let me know that you're here. So I'm going to do 2 card bases. We're just going to see what we can do here. And then 2 envelopes. I always like to try to get the envelopes out while I'm crafting the cards, so that way when I'm inking and stamping, I can make sure I don't forget to jazz up my envelopes just a little bit. So these are the die cuts that I have. I don't know who they're by. These were just some that someone gifted me, and they gave me this photo. So I'm going to see if I can put them together, and we'll see what we can do here. Okay, so I've cut all the pieces out. Here is our card basis. So I want to see, now these are interactive cards. So the little pieces here are for interaction. Ooh, look at this. It's got some kind of shimmer. Love that. These were just by Park Lane. They were on sale at Joann's. And I picked them up just so it'd be nice and easy. So let's see. Let's sort our pieces here. This one and this one go together. Now, when I cut these out, I put a solid color underneath and then a pattern paper, so that way I can kind of intermix and mingle if I need to. These all pieces go with this one. And these ones were easy. It's just 2 pieces, so we're going to see if it's really that easy. And we will mix these like this and like this. So how this works is it's going to go in here. I was thinking we were going to need a brad in the center, and maybe we will, but I don't think we do on this one. Look how cool that is. So that just disappears back there. Just like that, all the way down to nothing. And then you can pull it back out and hide that whole center of the card, which is kind of fun because then we can put a little message there. Now I wonder if we're supposed to if we tape it, then it won't move, but I don't want it to come all the way out. Maybe if when we just put it down, it'll be fine. Okay, so now you can kind of see what we're working with here. This one will do the same thing, except for it is a little flimsier on this part because it's just scrapbook paper instead of cardstock on the heart paper. So maybe that's not such a good idea. I don't know. But I think it'll still work just the same. It looks like you really got to get your corner in there. And then it just slides around. Yeah, that one's a little more tough to work with, I think, because the paper is thinner. There it goes. All right, and then hearts all out. So I also have some stamps out, some acrylic stamps, and these are my favorite ones I bring out all the time. This is by Miss Sparkle & Co. I don't have the original packaging because this is just the way that I store my stamps. But this is such a cute set. I love it. I love these little hearts, and it's got true love, me and you, X's and O's, and I adore you. Hey, there's some friends. There we go. There. Now I'm seeing the comments. Hello, Rhonda. Good evening. Okay, so let's go ahead and decide. So when this one disappears in here, you get this heart reveal. So we could put a little heart, a little message out here. We could put like, I adore you, or true love. Now, ironically, this one doesn't say Happy Valentine's Day, which is interesting. And it's my favorite. I don't know why. But if you do have something that says Happy Valentine's Day or something of that sort, you can absolutely use it. Let's see if maybe I have a heart stencil. We can stencil on this background. Add a little something behind these die cuts here. I have to admit, I didn't fully intend, I thought this piece would be a little bit bigger and take up more of this area here. But we could always put our sentiment around this, but then I think it's more fun when the moving piece reveals something. We need a little reveal. We could do dots. I have dots. Flowers, dots, bubbles, checks, scribbly scrabblies. This one kind of looks a little more clean and whimsy. How's everybody's week been going? I hope it's been going well. I'm so excited. Tonight we have a full collective, so our good friend from Christy's Crafty's Cottage is feeling a little better and able to join us tonight. At least that's the plan. So that's good to hear. And of course, up after me is Leah with Make All the Things With Me. Ooh, look at this one. This one has like X's and O's. That might be kind of fun in the background. That's one of my newer stencils. I don't think I've even used that one yet. Sorry, just checking out these stencils, seeing which one we should put in the background. Let's see. Got dashes and sparkles and stars and all the things. Nothing really heart-like, though. That's interesting. Guess I didn't really notice I don't have much of a heart collection in here. Huh. All right, well, let's go back maybe to that little X's and O's, and then depending on the color that we do, we'll just do it kind of light in the background. Maybe with some sponge sugar. I'm kind of going pink for this one. I've been doing blue Valentine. If you haven't been following my little mini junk journal book on Facebook, we have been having a great time making blue Valentines. Okay. So I'm just going to set this piece aside here. And I think I maybe want it to go like this. Let's see. Yeah, because if we do it this way, we won't be able to see a whole lot. So... and we can fit 3 O's and 3 X's on there. I'm just going to do like a little bit. Let's find the sponge sugar. Just want it to kind of be light in the background since our pink is kind of a nice, not really like a fluorescent or vibrant pink. It's just kind of a nice pink. All right, here we go. I hope everybody's staying warm out there. Our weather has warmed up a bit, which is nice because we have outside cows. All right, we're just going to go make like a little border. And that way it just gives something behind. Let's see, can I see where that goes? Looks like it's a little off, but that's all right. I just want something behind the circles, so it's not so plain. It's very, very light. Let's see if we can get like one more row in over here. Oops. And maybe the other one we'll just stamp some little hearts, and we'll see how that looks. So I've got these tiny little hearts that I absolutely love. Okay. Some of you are here. There we go. Here you are. Yes, I'm right here. Hopefully, it says welcome to live chat. Hopefully I can see you guys. Goodness. Facebook has been doing weird stuff. Hopefully YouTube just keeps being its normal self. I don't know. Okay, so this one is just gonna go like this. So this is gonna be the part. And I think what we do is we glue this area around, like the little scalloped area. Look how cute that is. And then when this comes out, whoops, see if we glue this down, it'll be better. When we pull this down and have it open, oop, it looks like that until you drop it. Oh. Okay, here we go. So that's what I wonder, like, am I supposed to put something back there that keeps it like in there from fully coming out? I don't know. And there was no instructions, so I'm just kind of trying to figure it out on my own as I go here. I do like those X's and O's in the background. That's kind of cool. So let's see. Let's put something on here. We could put true love. We could just put some X's and O's. I think I kind of like the true love or I adore you. Ooh, the me and you kind of fits pretty good too. All right, choose one. Choose one, choose one. Maybe we'll just go with we need to have some sort of words. Uh-oh, what just happened? The screen just like did something weird. All right, here we go. We're gonna just use some nice bright archival ink. Now, if you guys don't know, archival ink is not water reactive or waterproof, so it doesn't smear if you spray it or anything like that. It just stays nice and bright. All right, so yeah, maybe. And we'll pounce our ink on there, make sure we got the whole stamp inked up good, especially these ones that have the solid letters. See how it's like a little, it almost looks like kind of patchy. Got to make sure you get it to be nice and solid, unless if you're using a stamping platform and you can just stamp and stamp and stamp over and over again. You just want to get it nice and solid as you can, and then you'll get the best image. And when I was younger and learning to stamp, all the ladies at the stamp store would do what they called huffing on it. So they'd go and like huff on it, and that makes your ink stay nice and ready to use. So let's see. How do I want to put this? Maybe we'll put it this way. And then we do want to get a nice even pressure all the way around. I am stamping on textured cardstock, but it looks like it worked out good. Let's see. Awesome. And then I just like to use a ultra sensitive baby wipe to clean off my stamps. You can use, it's mostly water. They actually have those water wipes now. It's kind of nice. I gotta clean off my block from last time. I was doing all kinds of paint stuff. All right. Now let's see what this looks like. Make sure if you're using any kind of wet cloth or wet wipe, you don't set it on like your envelopes or, or whatever you're trying to keep. I do that all the time. Okay, so this is gonna go in like this, and it's gone. Just like that. So let's make sure when we pull this back out that it's upright before we glue anything down. Perfect, just like that. So it's going to go over here and then it'll disappear. I think I do kind of want to put some of those little stars, that, or not stars, hearts. I like the little hearts. They're super cute. Just stamp it up. Hey, there's some friends. Hello, hello. Hello, lovely crafter. Hello, Carmela. Okay, so let's put some little hearts around. I don't think I want them in black, but I do want them in a color that will show up nice and bright. Maybe we'll use some Villainous Potion. Or we could use Prize Ribbon. Let's use Prize Ribbon because there's blue on here. And I think I have it out already. Yeah, Prize Ribbon. Prize Ribbon. Now, how many of you do non-traditional colors for your Valentine's stuff? Like all these fun pinks and blues and whatever else? Some people like to keep it more traditional and just do red. Some people do red and white. Oh, I like that much better with all the little hearts. That's going to go and reveal. Let's see. Let's put some more little hearts down here on the bottom just because they're fun. Hey, Marilyn. Yes, you found me. Sprinkle us out there. We are doing a Valentine fun crafting event tonight. Okay, there we go. Now we got some little hearts on everything. We'll stamp that there. I like that a lot. Try and clean that one up just a little bit. Ooh, I should have stamped some of those hearts on my envelope while I had it out, but we'll do that in a minute. Okay, so let's see. So we can put this right back in here. And then it's just going to go around like this, and our little image will be hidden until they pull it out. So I think I'm going to ink just a little bit around the edges there. We'll add some of the prize ribbon around there, kind of tie in that blue color. Get our scallops nice and defined. Make sure we get them all. Okay, and maybe just a little bit around here as well. So it looks like one nice cohesive card. Now we could go this way. Do we want it to be a horizontal card? No, I don't think so. I think I just want it to go this way. All right. Maybe we'll make the next one horizontal. We'll see what we can do. So I'm still hesitant that I'm going to glue this on the wrong way. This is going to come out and it's going to say true love. How cute. Okay, yep. So we just need to glue it this way. And we want to try to keep our inside piece right in the center there, away from those scallops. And we'll just glue down the scallops. Has anybody else made one of these cards before? Been a long time since you've been on here. Yes. Welcome. We are here every Wednesday. Up after me is Make All the Things with Me with Leah, and then Christy with Christy's Crafty Cottage. Okay, let's do... It's funny, I was watching this lady make cards the other day, and I can't even say her name because I usually will scroll YouTube while I'm trying to go to sleep. So I just kind of watch whoever pops up next, and then whoever's next after that. And anyways, it's funny. People have such personal touches on the ways that they make cards. One lady said she never stamps a sentiment. Another lady said she doesn't stamp a sentiment on the inside of the card. I usually try to stamp a sentiment. I don't know why. I just do. I do leave room to write, but at the same time, I still kind of like to have a little sentiment on there. All right, let's see if we can get this glued down without gluing our movable part there. We don't want our movable part to be glued down, but we want the frame to be nice and glued. And I did get just a little bit of that blue onto the card. Just erase that there. And let's see if it works. Now it does help to have a quick drying glue. Let's see. There it comes. All the way around. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. And then we just push it right back around. And now I do have a cute little heart somewhere. Underneath all of these, there it is, millions of pieces. Instead of having the star, we could put a heart right there. What did I drop? Oh, I dropped the ink. There we go. I think I like this gold heart better as like a little mover. So we can just glue it on right over that star. I want to make sure we don't glue it down to the paper, like the card paper, just over the star. So it's like a new little handle. Okay, yeah, I think I like that too. That's cute. Okay, so like I was saying, I think I am going to stamp a sentiment. I usually do like to stamp something on the inside. Just even if it's just some little X's and O's. And this is just a fun little card. You know, nothing too sappy, nothing too corny, just a cute little card. This could be, you know, instead of putting true love in there, you could just put some X's and O's, and maybe you give it to a, in a lunchbox note. I used to do that for my kids. Anybody else do lunchbox notes, or was I just a corny mom? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Again, we want to tap it so it's nice and covered. You love the stamps. Yes, me too. You know, I'm seeing like, I think 3 or 4 messages, one on top of the other. That's a little weird. Hello, Carmela. Okay, so I'm just going to put some X's and O's in here. Leaves plenty of room for me to write a sentiment in here. Oh, I love that shimmery paper. Look at that. Plenty of room to write a sentiment, but still know that I attended to the inside of the card. There we go. Now there's our little mover. Look at that. Love that. I still feel like we're supposed to put something at the end so it doesn't come out. But if we do, then it won't move. So, the dilemma is real. Okay, now let's make one inverted so that we have the pink out here and the hearts will be revealed in there. And I don't want to forget to stamp the envelopes. So don't let me forget to stamp those envelopes. In fact, I still have a little bit of ink on here. It could be really lightly colored. X's and O's, right onto our white envelope there. Oh, look how cute. Love that. That way they know they're not getting some crazy bill or something in the mail. They're getting something happy. Now, what's cool about these cards too is that if you are sending them in the mail, even though this has a nice interactive piece, it's still relatively flat, so it's not going to cost anything extra to ship. Now, I hope that little bump will fit inside of our envelope. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, we need our other card base, which is right here as I throw it on the floor first. That seems to be my motto these days. Throw everything on the floor. Okay, so then here we have the same pieces again. This will go in here. And then there's that little star piece. I almost think I want to switch and put a little heart on there just so it matches a little bit better. I don't know what that is. You love the blue. I like the blue too. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of things in blue lately. My little mini journal that I've been making on Facebook is with a digital collection called My Shabby Blue Valentine or Shabby Blue Valentine, something like that. And it's so much fun. I've been loving the blue colors. Okay, there we go. See, and then all the hearts will just disappear except for that one little strip. And then they just roll back out. Roll out like that. So we could put this one kind of at the top like this, the little pointer at the top instead of at the side. And I think before we glue that on, I want to use some prize ribbon. And we'll exaggerate the blue just a little more. We'll add some hearts all over the back of this and kind of make our own little background. Now they're going to be hit and miss, and that's okay because we're going to put this this circle right back over the center, so it doesn't really matter. This is just background noise, kind of like you would do if you were putting on like scripty fonts or something. But if you have to have them perfect, you do them perfectly. I'm not a perfect kind of crafter. I just kind of do random here and there. Little of this, little of that. Hey, there's Christy. So excited Christy's back to craft with us tonight. Hope she is feeling better. Ugh, yeah, my comments are all weird. I don't know, they're like one stacked on top of the other. Okay. And then, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but I have some little blue hearts on there. We could also take our envelope here and just kind of press it. And we'll see if it picks them up. Didn't do very good. That's all right. We can stamp some more, though. The thought was good. We'll just wipe those off. Okay. So since we have this envelope here, let's give that card a second to dry since it's that shimmery paper. And we'll just add some more Valentines in here. Christy, I'm going rogue. I'm doing crazy colored Valentines. And this is the envelope, so I don't want to stamp. Maybe I'll just stamp something darker right down here in the bottom. We got to leave room for an address if we're going to mail this. Unless if you're going to hand deliver it. Oops. Oh my goodness. I can't even see what that says. You're so excited to be back. I see that. Yay! We are excited to have you back. There we go. Okay. fix that one. Whew. You like the blue. All right. Good, good, good. Okay. I can see blue hearts everywhere. Everything's like all stacked all over. What is it doing here? I don't know how to fix it, girls. I don't know. I don't know. You remember these stamps, I think is what you're saying? I love these stamps. These are some of my favorites. Let's put the blue around here this time. We'll just kind of change it up a little bit. And it's just to give it a little more contrast, that's all. And I think I am going to glue a little heart on the end. I've got these other little hearts here somewhere. Hearts and stars, hearts and stars. There we go. This one, I was thinking if I glued it before, it would glue a little easier, but I think if we glue it after, then we know which way it needs to go. So maybe we'll wait on that for just a minute. Okay, this one's gonna go in here. Just like that. Okay. And I think I might cheat just a little bit and cut this little pointer of the star off so that it's a little more easy to glue this one here without having it show there. Ooh, and we could put some stickles on there. Ooh. Girls, I can't see the comments. Why is it doing that? Something's on here. I don't know. I can't see what it says. Drives me crazy when I can't see my comments. I can see them, but they're just all weird. They're like layered upon layered upon layered. Okay, let's see. Is my glue clogged? Oh, I hate clogged glue. That was like my hesitancy to switch to this style of glue because I know everybody, there we go. Everybody gets clogged glue with these tiny little nozzles. I typically don't really, even though I haven't been good about remembering to put the lid on. The little pin and I think we've got a system now. I think. There we go. Oh, I can still see pieces of that star. All right. Now I have to decide, do I want to put like X's and O's or do we just want to leave it? I think we might just leave it, but we could put, that's going to drive around. We could put something on this pink part. We could put some X's and O's. Let's do that before I try to do this rest of it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna press really good. Wow, I can hear the wind outside. Ooh, look how cute. Love that. Is it windy where you guys are? Is it still snowing? We don't have any snow, but it is sure windy and yucky outside. Just let this dry for a second. Now, when I was trying to practice for this card, there was a piece of the cardstock sticker on the back that said like the color or the brand or whatever. So watch for those because it was really messing up the works and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then I realized there was a sticker back there. Okay, I think that's going to be cute. Now you could get even more fancy and put like a fun little picture or something in there that when they unwind this out, they see a fun picture instead of just the X's and O's. Now I did it so that it has to go sideways again. Okay. I think it might almost be easier if this was like a little brad in the center instead, because then it would just swivel. Oops. Okay, well that won't happen again because we're going to glue it down. All right, there we go. That little piece is bothering me a little bit. It's such a little piece, but I can actually see it, which tells me that if I can see it, probably somebody else can see it. So we'll just snip it off a little bit better. There we go. And of course, you could put like a gem or something fun on there. Now, let's see what this looks like on our little background. Oh, that's cute. See how our hearts just look really cute? I guess if I turned it, you guys could see it a little better. Oh, and there's a big glare. Sorry about that. I normally have a piece of paper down here on my mat. Let's do that. Good and bad about the glass mat. I love working on it, but it really does produce a glare with the lighting that I have. Hopefully that's a little better. There we go. Okay. Well, let's get some gluing down and we'll see. Now this other one that I have is very similar to the same die, but it comes with all of these weird random like rectangular pieces. And I don't know if it's like just a place for you to put a sentiment or I don't know. So we're gonna check it out. And then we're gonna stamp our envelopes. And then before you know it, it will be time for Make All the Things with Me with Leah and then Christy. Okay, let's put this over here a little bit more so our heart over here is not so off the edge. I press it down really good. And make sure it can still drive all the way around. Yeah, see, I think this piece is better done in cardstock because it's got to move, but this will be okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to mean for it to be going the other way. That's okay. That's okay. We're not going to complain because, you know, the hearts are just all around. Oops. There we go. What is going on? Do I want to close? See, that's why I said I think cardstock on these pieces, these movable ones, would be better. Real live crafting here, friends. Oh my goodness. All right, so it wants to open all the way up. And we know all the pieces are good. That's going to stay there. Hopefully I didn't get glue in their way. I think maybe I did. Let's put this in and make sure it's all the way open where it's supposed to be. And then we'll do the bottom side. Ooh, careful. Don't want to rip it. Okay. Now, this just goes back in here. Boy, these interactive pieces can really be a bother. But they're so much fun when they work. It's like right there, it's catching. We get like half the pie. Why? I bet it's got some glue. I bet I messed up with the glue over there. All right, well, that one's only going to partially work. Maybe if I switch this out to cardstock, it'll work better. But hey, it's still a cute card. I do like it. Let's put a little sentiment on the inside. I'll probably still gift this one to someone. And what do we want it to say? True love. Nope, let's just make it say X's and O's again. I like that inside because then you don't really have to commit who you give it to. You can give it to anybody that you might want to offer some hugs and kisses to. All right, there we go. So now you can see we've kind of got two. This one had the little stencils in the background. You can kind of see them, the X's and O's. And then it has this here. And I think this works so much better because this is thicker cardstock, this movable piece. And when this one comes all the way around, it says true love. And then it goes back in there. See, I'm not totally convinced on this. I feel like there should be something at the end of this moving piece. Maybe that's what the other one does. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. And then we have this one that doesn't want to close all the way. But it's still cute. All right. We'll keep working on that one. All right. And I have these other little pieces. I didn't break out any extra card fronts because I wasn't sure if these were going to work. So we'll just see if we can make these work. It has all these extra pieces. And we'll see what they're supposed to be. Now, of course, I've cut them all out twice. There's scrapbook paper side and a cardstock side. And let's just sort them by that first of all. So this one is a little different. See, it doesn't have that star there. And this is a big slice. And this is not a whole slice. So I think it might work a little differently. And these pieces, the one piece I think is an extender for your little handle. And then there's one of this and one of this. Okay. So, let's see. I think it works better with this cardstock as a little driver piece. Whoops. But see, it also has these little notches right here. And again, there's no instructions with this die cut. It was just given to me, so just seeing if I can figure it out. And I love doing that. I love figuring out die cuts. I've been die cutting for so many years. I love to just figure out how they're supposed to work. Now this is not. Let's see. Let's try cardstock and see if that just is the easiest way to go. It has to like be flat, because when it gets here, it kind of tries to get stuck a little bit. So that's as far as it goes. And it's got to stay all the way around in here. There's a little piece right there that might have been catching on. See, I think this one, I think they might want you to like put some of these little pieces here because there's like little dots there and a little dot there. And then one here as well. Okay, well, I know like this one could go here to extend this piece out. And if you glued it over the top like that, it's still going to have to move. That won't work. And then this piece can still go here. Might even need to like have this, I don't know. Anybody have this die? or something similar. You can see it's very much like the other one, but it's 2 separate dies, and it comes with all these rectangles. I bet the rectangles are just to allow you to put in sentiments here. You can kind of segment it off. And then it kind of meets back up here. It could also be to make sure that it doesn't come out like I was hoping, or I was thinking the other one might do. So if we put this on the inside of this piece, I bet that's the way it goes, so that it doesn't, come out of there. Oh my goodness. Oh, I wish you guys could see this. I think I'm gonna take a screenshot and see if it'll let me. Yeah, because my comments are just all wonky. I need your guys' help. Let's see. But that can't work either because it's got to go all the way back in to go around. So weird. I don't know. These ones are the same width. Oops, there's another pink piece. These are the same width as the little spinner, so I think it's to make it, if you want to extend it, which I can easily do that. I can just go like right here, see? You can make it thicker so it's a little easier to grab. That would be kind of nice. So like if you put this here so you can see it a little easier. You can extend it out, give it a nice little shape. You can put your little heart at the end to kind of drive it around. So that makes sense for those pieces. This one too, I think it's just to make it thicker. Or if you're layering it, like you could put this one. And then, oops, and then put this one over it. Do they stack? They do. They just kind of layer like that. I bet that's probably what you're supposed to do. And then you have a thicker little handle to go. Right there, and then this one right here. Something of this nature, probably. I bet maybe if you put this one like right, maybe going this way, it kind of helps keep from doing that. All right, here we go. And all the way back in. See, that also fits right there, and it's angled, so that might be to block this piece. I know someone out there is screaming at me, just put it together the right way. I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. No, it doesn't want to. I'm holding it all, that's why. It doesn't want to move when you hold it. Okay, let's switch to this one. Yes, Christy had to keep going to the hospital. Fortunately, she says she's well enough to get back to her lives. I know everyone has missed you. We have missed you here at the collective. Okay, there we go. So that's kind of how that would work. All right, and then I still think maybe it's like to glue here. But if we glue it there, does it go back in? No. I thought for sure once I put this other one together, this one would just be cake. good and easy to go. You never know when you're making cards, though. Then sometimes are using die cuts because, like, all I have is the pieces. So, um, literally just all the pieces. No instructions. So, good word of advice when you got a lot of snow last week and ice. There's still snow out there. Yeah, I can only see part of your comment. When you're keeping your die cuts, even if you're transforming them into a different packaging or whatever, keep that outward facing packaging, or put like an idea, like print off like a card that it makes or something, so you can see how it works later. And this one I need to use my Dremel on because that's making a piece. So this little part right there probably made an impression, and I thought it was like a spot, a dot or something on there, and it's not. It looks like it's just a piece of where the dies were connected that didn't get cut off right. There we go. That one's gone, and this one. Be really careful if you're doing this with your dies, to kind of clean up these. If you get dies online, like from not from Sizzix is really good at making sure you get nice and clean dies. But if you order them from anywhere else, AliExpress, Temu, any of those places, maybe even Amazon if they're not a name brand, you will get them all connected together, and you have to take them apart. So it can be a little bit of a headache to get them the right way. There we go. Okay, so I mean, I see how this works. That just makes like the little Pac-Man. But then it came with all of these little rectangle pieces, and they're a little weird. Let's see, like these ones. And then a star. The star and the heart is just for the little handle. I got that part, but and then this other pieces. So you're doing something pretty awesome. Yay. I hope people are doing better and awesome. Yes. Okay, see, it came with all of these little rectangular pieces, and I'm sure it's just to extend the handle and keep things in. So I'm gonna have to do some Googling and see, or maybe Pinterest, and see if I can find this die. I don't know what brand it is. I don't know anything about it really, other than I knew it was a slider, just like that other one we put together. The other one we put together was just two simple dies. They look like this. Let's see. Two really simple dies like this. I think it was the smaller one. I have combined these two die sets together because of storage. It just is easier that way. But you don't have to do that either. I will probably put in a piece of magnet to hold all the pieces in there, and then I'll separate them. But this one and this one go together. And that was the only two pieces of that die. So that's pretty easy to see. It's just a swoop, just like we already did. And then this one has this piece. See, these little prongs need to come off too. And I bet those were the indents I was seeing that I was thinking were where it was marking that the rectangles should go, which is false, because these are just little pieces, little prongs that held everything together. And usually I use a Dremel to get these off, but you have to be really careful because, like on this bendable piece, if you cut the whole thing off, then your die is junk. So that is one of the benefits of getting a name brand die, like from Sizzix or somewhere of the like Spellbinders, any of those places, Crafter's Companion. Your die will come ready to use typically, and not have these prongs on there. And these prongs can be pretty sharp, so be careful. In fact, that one might just get to live there. So I don't want to bend the cutting surface. These are thin, thin cuts, like thin metal dies. So if you bend them around too much, they won't do what they're supposed to do. Okay, yep, we're just gonna leave that one. All right, so those are what the dies look like, but let's go ahead and make sure our other envelope gets a few little stamps. We did manage to make 2 cards, which is awesome. Did I put all? I did. I put all of them back in there. So see, a lot of times, like if you have a picture, so these are the 2 dies that go together. Even if you don't have the packaging, save the picture. If you're buying them online, take a screenshot of what you bought. If it doesn't come with a packaging, a wrapper or something, so you know what they are, you can save yourself a little grief trying to put them together later. Know which pieces go together. I hate that. Sometimes I'll get like a random rectangular die shape that just gets loose in the storage, and I don't know what it goes with. So then it's like, oh, where does this rectangle go? Okay, here we go. So I think on this one, I'm going to fold this flap out and I'm going to put some of those little hearts on there. They are so cute. I just love these little hearts. And I think they're fun to get in the mail too. And it's okay if some of them are lighter and some of them are darker. We're just wanting them for decoration, that's all. Press some lightly up there as well. And we'll put a couple right there. And then when this closes, you've got your cute little hearts. And we could put a little X's and O's on the front. And of course, our postage stamp will go there, address and address. Still have room for all the important things. Who's making their own Valentines? Or maybe you just make a cute little love note for somebody. Like I said, I used to try to do lunchbox notes in my girls' lunch boxes. I love doing that. I think they liked it too, but then once they got a little older, they didn't want anybody to know they were getting one. It's kind of like getting a mom hug in the drop-off area, you know. That's cool until they're like 7. Okay, so what we have now, let's put this, again, this stamp set was by Miss Sparkle and Company. I don't know if you can still get it. I've had it for quite a few years, and I got it from somebody else, but I do love it. So let's take a look at what we have now. We have this one here with just some random hearts everywhere. And then this one here with the hearts just on the back of the envelope. And I think those are fun. And then we have this one that doesn't want to work, but this one worked out perfect. Look at that. Love this. And then it opens up and says, True Love. Very fun. Now, I'm sure you could make something like this if you just had some circle punches. Maybe you don't have this die cut, but circle punch, and then just use a ruler and make a little slit right here. And this piece on the center just has a little slit like this. So this piece has a little slit here. You're going to make like a Pac-Man, a circle with a little slice. And then a smaller circle with a little slice that'll just go right in here. Something good is happening this weekend, I can see. I don't know what it is. Chrissy, you guys, I'm going to send you a copy of my screen. I don't know what is going on with my comments. They're like layered on top of each other. It looks like 100 people are typing all at once. Yeah, this one still doesn't want to go back in there. That's all right. As we are getting ready to be done here, it is just about time for Make All the Things with Me with Leah. We're going to use some waterfall stickles and just put them on this big blue heart because I think it's screaming for some sparkles. And remember, when you're using your stickles, they do have to dry for a while. I usually store mine upside down so they just come right out, but this one tipped over. There it comes. Ooh, look at that beauty. Love it. All right, so you guys make sure you do all the YouTube things. Give a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, do all the things. And go see my crafty friends. Make All the Things with Me, Leah. She's up next. And Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage is joining us again this week. So definitely check her out. Give them all the things too. Like, subscribe, do all the things. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have enjoyed making these cards with me. Thanks so much.